We are streaming on all of them.
Are they?
Guys, we're streaming on all.
Okay. We can share?
Yep.
All right, we can share now. We can share.
I know what she's doing. Yeah, because she knows she fucked up with Dave Chappelle. She know exactly what she's doing. Now, ain't nobody stupid.
You should turn your mic off, bro.
It's going to be good, though? All right, mic's off. That's what's up, man.
Yo,
Yo, what's going on? What's going down? The new Twin Cities, baby. We here.
we here, man. We back. It's been a long, 2 months? A month?
Since November.
Since November?
Yeah, man. Still a lot going on, you know. It's all good, man.
I think January. November was a little long, but January.
Was it January?
It was January.
Oh, it was with Kush, wasn't it?
Yep. But it's been a long time, man. So
we
back, and I'm glad to be back, y'all. We just got back from California, me and Tony.
Yeah, man. LA excursion, baby.
You know, Rolling Loud was going on. Our homeboy Desto had a shoe release.
Yep, Desto Dub off a lot of kicks. Shoe store opened up. First black man on Melrose with a shoe store.
Shout out
right
to him.
next to his original clothing store already, man. So shout out to Big O Dub out there, man, doing his thing. Making waves, man. As y'all can recall, y'all remember, we did our interview with him last fall, man. So y'all go check that out on the new twincities.com, man. We filmed that at Captain Rebel. Shout out to all them over there.
Yep. Man, they had snow out there too, man. It was crazy because California never gets snow, I think.
It only snowed like 6-7 times out there ever in life, and we just happened to go out there on the one time, man.
Nigga, we was freezing out there. We fuck, we should have. I threw the coat in the car before I hit the plane and everything, thinking it's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be smooth.
Motherfucker freezing.
20, 30 degrees. It's like 60. Oh, it's summertime out there, man. Nah, man, but really, LA was like Denver with palm trees, though. The skies was clear. The mountains was big and out there, man. I didn't even know California, LA had that many mountains. Like, I thought you could just walk up to the Hollywood Hills sign or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
It was dope seeing that sign, too.
Yeah, man. So, you know, we wanted to come back swinging and punching. You know what I'm saying? Start off with a home run. I don't know if y'all catching all these innuendos right now.
So we wanted to come back and get the show rolling again for y'all, man. I know everybody been waiting and you know, just patiently waiting for us to come back and get y'all what y'all been waiting for. So we wanted to start off with Malik, man.
Juice Lord, baby.
Let's bring him in, man.
Yes,
Juice
sir.
Lord.
Yo. Yes, sir,
welcome,
man.
welcome.
Yo, what's up?
Welcome, man.
Proud to be here, man.
Yeah.
What camera am I looking at, man?
Turn that mic on for
Still
you,
got the
brother.
one
Make
straight
sure
ahead, don't matter.
Make sure my eyes ain't cocked like a pistol, man. Shit, man. That's what I'm trying to make sure. But no, man.
How you doing, bro?
Man, shoot, man. Blessed, highly favored, man. Feels good, man. Feels right, man.
You
super favored right now.
No lie.
You always got a lot going on, bro. Like every time, like, cause we creators, so we see each other out here, and I see you out here all the time. Like
Self-inflicted, bro.
Every week you doing something different, man.
Yeah.
Man, Heal Love merch, you and all the venues, man, showing the face card.
You always outside,
Always.
definitely.
Like Diego, man. Like Diego. Nah, man, you know, yeah, man, it's just, hey, you know, if it just feels good right now, bro, you know, even as far as, you know, the popping out and everything goes, like, I wasn't dropping music last year, man. I wasn't really, like, able to really get in the studios that I was comfortable in. I didn't feel like trying to create another vibe at another spot, you know. I didn't, and I got complacent at the studios as that, and I wasn't able to record. I recorded a lot, but then once I couldn't get in my main studios that I go to for, you know, just scheduling reasons, just everything, man, I just started just popping out, man. Like I always, you know, pop out. I grew up throwing parties at MLK, so like that's always been a part of me, popping out, partying, like since I was a kid. But now, like, so there was a method to the madness, even with the posts. But I will admit, at some point, the you know, kind of the madness kind of took the show.
We gonna get into all that, man.
But you know what I mean, like, yeah, man, and it's about showing face.
Right.
And even if I done went to shows that I had no business, probably even shows that I had no business even going to, like, it don't make sense for me to be there. But just by showing your face, and you know, some people like really appreciate that, bro.
Man,
like,
for real, it go a long way.
Go a long way.
How many times did we bump into each other last summer, bro?
Bro, I don't even know.
Like every time.
Bro, I done saw you lacking with your Aqua 8s and Afro walking downtown, boy. I done saw you a few times.
then he pulled up on me. I heard something, but I think I don't know where I was going. But I
was
heard
going
it
to work.
again. And
This
he
when you was
pulled
at First
up,
Ave?
On the fine line or something.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, Tony used to be down at First Ave, Deboing motherfuckers, man. He out there holding shit down.
Had to secure the property. You feel me?
Hey, you know,
Man, so that's dope. So I think as an artist, you should be outside.
Should,
So
especially if you ain't dropping, like, you know what I'm saying, like.
so that was your substitution.
Yeah, that was my substitution, and it's like I don't drop it like because I felt I'm not someone who be like, all right, I'm dropping a single, I'm dropping singles. They can do that, you know what I mean? But when you dropping multiple singles, you could not even have to show face because people is constantly seeing. But when you don't drop and
You don't got no visuals or nothing coming out.
You know what I'm saying?
You're a performer. You
know,
you
I
gotta
perform
be
a lot too. So like, you know, that's just always. I mean, at least with that, that's the route I took, and then on top of the merch. But like, you know, that I mean, that's how I kind of did it, and it worked. It worked out in some ways.
Yeah,
and
no,
it didn't work out in some ways because I didn't end up dropping what I was supposed to drop. But now,
I feel like it helped you still. I feel like it still helped your like your face. Now people know who Malik is, like Juice WRLD now.
Man,
especially with the merch.
Man, and I done met so many different people over this year and a half anyway that didn't even really know me like that, or I've seen them at clubs before that and all that, but now they actually know me for this.
Yeah.
It's just diversifying, you know, like I'm able to be like at a neo soul show, festival or something, and then the next thing you know, I'm in a club, or I might be at DTC, or I might be at a backpack show, and then I might be at a community event. I might be at a bar.
Man,
you never know, bro. And that's and I took pride in that, in a sense. What I will say, you know, a lot of money was spent, but shit, I got shit for free.
Man, that's and the culture is growing too out here. So I feel like you doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Like even though if you wasn't dropping music, you still was showing face, letting people know that you still out here.
Yeah.
So like you said, you met a lot of people through not even music, just being outside.
Being outside,
and that's dope
bro.
too. And like and going to people's shows and stuff, people really take that in and like really support.
People appreciate.
Yeah, they appreciate
bro.
that, and they'll support. Fuck with you forever.
It could be someone. I mean, they'll probably least expect you to come to their stuff. Like all of us have that, maybe one or two or few people that probably have never really been to too many of our events or haven't been to our events at all. Like people like to say they ain't seeking for acceptance. We all do in some way, some capacity.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? And it be people like that I see, like, you know, that be at these clubs that I see all the time. Like, all right, I come out to the club to support your event, you know, like, hey, yo, like, even for my show coming up, like, you know, I'm like, certain people that I know that haven't came to a show, but they know I do something. So I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'd appreciate it if you came out to see me in another light. You see me at the club, we cool and all that, but
come watch me work.
Yeah,
come watch me
work.
perform.
It ain't just, you know, I'm about to get a shot. It ain't just that's just minor, you know what I'm saying? And this is what we really trying to do. So yeah, man, just about. I mean, because where I'm strong at, a lot of people lack. And even where I lack, I have some of that.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's videos, whether it's multiple projects, I like consistent visuals. I admit that, and that's something I always did. But that's because I've also been through different things with visuals. Some visual artists that kind of, I don't know, kind of discouraged me to even drop. So I'm just dropping music, but it's dope because I'm known for the music and I'm known for all these other
things too.
Yeah, and a lot of people only known for
just one thing.
And it might be bad. So it's like, you know, it's just, you know. So that was my method for 2022, and I would say it hurt far as like, you know, just monthly listeners of music and Spotify, but Spotify ain't paying us nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
You taking the stairs.
Life.
You taking the stairs with this shit, man. And that's how you should.
Yeah.
That's how every artist should do it. It's just more comes out of it when you take the stairs and this shit. To me, that's how I feel, at least.
Yep.
Well,
taking the stairs, bro.
So 8th inning, man. I seen that you dropped you're about to drop a project called 8th inning. That's right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So what's this project about? Like, what is?
You know, it's symbol, like, you know, like, what name is it? This marathon is symbol of my, you know what I'm saying? It symbolizes, like, you know, it's a symbol of my resilience, man, to go through the things,
Growth.
growth that I've been through. This, I mean, I consider it year 8 because, like, yo, this is, let me, it's a lot to it, but this is year 8 because I would consider like 2015 really, that's when I graduated. That's when I performed first time in Flatbush, you know what I'm saying? Like, I met DJ Premier that same week. That same year, that's when I graduated from Central High School. And then after that, I rapped on Swing in the Morning. So instead of going to this day at Lake Calhoun, which isn't called that anymore. I rapped on Sway in the Morning, and that's where
that was dope. I seen that. That was
dope.
Everybody
was dope. There. We was all there, right? At Fifth Element.
So that was your first time. That was like your first time getting into like the jumping off the porch. I would say in this rap shit.
Well, the New York stuff was
right.
But
that year,
around that year, and then my brother Kaleem the Dream, he had his release show, and this was the first time I'm like, not performing over my vocals, show mixes, and that's when I'm building the artistry. And I would just say every year after that, it's been gradual. Everything has been gradual, and the initial thought is 2013 when I saw Jay-Z live at Excel Energy Center, and me and Lexi was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's P. You know what I mean? And so I would say my first song was freaking with James Franken. You know what I'm saying? Frankie Bash's little brother, James Franken. Child James Franken, man, I appreciate you, man. I don't know what you've been up to. I don't know nothing, but I appreciate it. Right after school, I recorded at his house, and then my first song by myself was like Chirac remix. You know what I'm saying?
What? You did a Chirac remix?
Bro. It was my first song, bro. And then from there, gradually, like when I started rapping over the Jay-Z, Can I Live, the early songs like that, Close to My Dreams, and just a few other different records. And then that's when I started to Someday I Want to Fly. Them was just like early records where I'm like showing like my artistry. And then just a year after that, like 2015, you know what I'm saying? That's when, because all my life I wasn't known for music. I was,
I was going to say.
I was a hooper. I was football. I was Lil Malik. They used to throw parties at MLK. You know what I'm saying?
So 2013, like, after you seen Jay-Z, is when you decided to
That's when I decided like
try
basketball and football ain't feel the same. Because for one, I didn't feel I lost my love for it. You know what I'm saying?
Is that where the name Juice WRLD came from?
Well, no, Juice from like my high top. There's a high top on there somewhere.
Stay with the high top.
Yeah, I got that my high top Juice cut in like 7th grade. Because our first like nickname I used to jerk, it was called Splash Kid. You know what I'm saying? Like like 6th grade. But
Splash Kid.
But I also was called Juice because I drink a lot. A lot of juice. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, and man, yeah, so like I would say, it's the 8th inning. I'm paying homage to, you seen the photo shoot where I'm wearing a Shefford jersey.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's a continuation of projects like 6 for 6 where I'm representing, where I'm from and showing these places because these things,
painting these pictures,
these things disappear. Shefford is no longer Shefford, but it's Frogtown, but still not Shefford.
It ain't the same. Yeah, it's different.
Spread love, that's no longer here. That building is no longer. The Midway is no longer here. 6 for 6, Hickory, not Hickory Hut, but freaking Steakhouse is here. But it's like we documenting stuff like that to and I was able to get up in Webster and do a photo shoot, bro. Before the pandemic.
Dope.
Before the pandemic, bro.
That's dope.
I was able to get in Webster and take these photos, and now Webster, I think they're remodeling and doing some stuff. They're going to have one more year, and then Webster will be no more. Gaultier will be no more. You know what I'm saying?
So Doc St. Paul references?
Yep. These are St. Paul references.
My bad. Salute, and y'all got ties in Minneapolis too, and it's, but like, and so with you being from Minneapolis, you have to document these things. Places, especially your shop, because gentrification changing everything.
Man,
everything. And it's good that you document these things, like you said, they're no more.
Yeah. Weren't we just talking about this in LA? Like he bring a good point.
That's happening everywhere, but yeah.
But Minnesota specifically, Minnesota has a problem with history. Like everything gets replaced, remodeled,
and then Taste of Rondo, right?
We used to go there every
Rondo, like Rondo days. That hasn't happened in 3 years.
Not the way we used to have
We
it.
used to have
you
Crystal
know.
Frolics.
So,
you
yeah,
can't
you
do
know.
that no more, man.
Yeah, and I remember I used to want to go out there when I was, because Rondo days is equivalent to Juneteenth. We never
Yeah.
celebrated Juneteenth like that until
Not out
they
here.
made it a national thing.
Yeah, we celebrated it here.
I mean,
in
unless people
Minneapolis over
knew,
in
but like
Jamesburg.
I just always knew Juneteenth for Minneapolis. I never knew I mean, I knew slavery, but I didn't know like as far as having a holiday and shit.
Rondo days always
Yeah.
sounded like a black state fair to me.
Bro, it was. Man.
It definitely was. They had the
Win.
drill teams and
competition,
all
the
that.
parade, bro. So,
Culture.
Like,
Culture.
I'm hoping that comes back to the light. So that's why I'm at Taste of Rondo, because it's like hosting these open mics and hosting R&B nights and being a part of that. And it's not about the money either. It's about just keeping something, because that's the only Rondo days that was the only thing. That's the only thing that kind of will keep
Right.
everything somewhat together. So the eighth inning, to sum it all up, it's accumulation of love, pain,
Growth.
triumph, growth,
Documenting the culture.
transparency, and what the future can bring, and it's I used to play baseball, I loved baseball, you know what I'm saying, and I remember knowing all the stats of cats like Jason Giambi, freaking Torrey Hunter, Ichiro's one of my favorite baseball players, Randy Johnson,
Okay.
and so many other, them are big names to name, but still like
Don't too many black people play baseball, man. So for you
You know what I'm
to
saying?
know the names and stuff like that, that's dope.
Yeah,
We just knew Kirby Puckett.
Yeah.
Kirby Puckett, you know what I'm saying? I see, the thing is with me, I got hit with that ball about 7th grade, and I also ran track and played football. So I was like, nah.
You got hit with that ball and changed your mind.
Yeah, I got hit with that ball like 2 or 3 times,
That
bro.
nigga said, nope.
I was like, nah, I'm done. But I quit, right?
That's like every dude's story.
I quit, right?
Yeah.
And I stopped playing basketball. I don't want to feel. I know it. Not baseball so much. I mean, I loved baseball a lot. I feel like at some point it was damn near even with all of it because I was so good at it. But I remember that feeling of not playing basketball anymore. I knew basketball was over when I went to AAU. I didn't like playing basketball at Central too much. But like when I got to AAU with Coach B at Grassroots, man. Bro, I went to like 2 practices and didn't come back. Didn't come back. What I did do, I finished out high school playing football, and I finished that out, and just to do it, because I didn't play junior year football. But it symbolizes all of that and the pain and all of that, and like it's like, all right, now it's the start.
Like this is you. This
I'm
is you
starting.
documenting everything you done been through to this point.
Yeah.
And
now it's
this is the
elevate.
juice.
Start.
This is the juice right here.
We here, and this is the start, and it's
Okay.
like, do you want it, Malik? Do you want it? And that's where I'm at, and that's why I'm challenging myself with this First Ave show, and and from there, on tour with Prof. And,
So what would you say the sound is for the 8th inning? Like what? Like is it like your
pretty-
St. Paul Twin Cities sound or like Juice sound or?
It's me. It's what I grew up. It's what I grew up hearing a little bit. It's frequencies is higher. The production is.
Is it like a
involvement. It's-
classic feel?
I don't put a classic on. I let people say that, but it feels good.
Okay.
It feels
I
real
like that.
good.
I like that.
It
feels good.
High energy, yet soulful, yet had some pain on there. Just a lot of those words I symbolize is pretty much what a lot of the music sounds like. It's a love letter in there. It's reflection, and it's man. It's just, hey, I don't know, man. It's dope. I rock with it. I can't wait to hear the finals.
Okay.
Sounds,
Do you
but
feel like it's like you?
It's a
like
step,
you
like
chapter to a book or something?
No,
Like
I
to
feel
move on,
I feel like this is the start. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't the but it's really, because again, the initial thought was 10 years ago. So
Right.
it will be to me November 30th. That's when Jay-Z came in. I was like, this is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I was also in theater and activism and early with Tish Jones at True Art Speaks and at Per Number Theater, and you know, all of those things is what kind of drove me, because I realized, like, you know, what's important. Like, when I realized, you know, cats like me can get killed by the police with no problem.
At all. Especially in
Trayvon Mark
Minnesota.
Brown specifically, you know what I mean? That was the real start of it for our age, my age.
And we still going through it with Khalil Azad.
Hey man, rest in peace. Khalil, real talk. And yeah, man. So I mean, the music is just a little bit
Of everything.
little bit of everything. There's no, like, you know, club joint. And I wanted to talk to Tony about this, because
We can get to
man,
that.
I appreciate both of y'all actually, right?
Yeah.
Both of y'all challenged me for this project too, because like I know y'all have wanted you know, y'all want to bang y'all. And I understand that. I understood that, and I appreciate and I respected what y'all may wanted. But what that did to me was, I was fishing so much to make, not to kind of like prove to y'all, like I could do this to the point where, yo, I'm in the studio, I can't hear some of the beats that I'm getting, because I'm like, nah, I need it banging like that. And y'all was challenging me, but it was a good challenge. And
I like that.
And I feel like I've done that before. I've rapped on, you know, high frequency to me, you know. And what I realized in that was, nah, fuck what y'all saying. I have to do it the way I do, because, like, what I went back to was when J. Cole dropped "It's Not a Good Thing," and Nas was like, "You ain't have to do that. You ain't have to do that." And then J. Cole comes out with, "You let Nas down."
Damn.
And then Nas hit him with the, "Nah, you made Nas proud." And from that, you know, what you get from that is, you already who you is. You don't need to make a club, because you probably get more love than the cats that's trying to make love. Make music for this club. So when you actually do, and it happens organically, and it happens the way however it happens, a hit record, a multi-big record, it's gonna make so much sense. Now J. Cole got music that people play in the club, and people play all over, and it's like, you know, Nas said, "Yo, it's just, you don't have to do that, King. You know, it's gonna happen. I'm not disappointed with you. You just know you don't got to do that. Other people do, because when you chase all those, it's like you rather be a Trent or Ralph Lauren. That's what Jay-Z said. So it's certain things that. But still, y'all challenge me is like, so when that banger does come, it's a thought, and boom, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, in other words, I appreciate y'all. But God damn it, this shit was supposed to be out in like freaking November.
Yeah.
But nah, that playing in my head, and then just I wasn't inspired,
fuck with that,
really.
bro.
But yeah, you know, so it's accumulation of things, man.
And that's what we trying to bring.
We watch. You know, we watch.
Yeah, no, and I know that. That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't take it personal.
Go ahead, make a banger for the people you around.
That's why I didn't take it personal. And you know, shoot, I go to the club for my own reasons. So I don't be caring to hear my stuff.
They trying to take you down though, man. You gotta be careful in the clubs. They trying to take you down.
Oh no, they tried. Hey, man. You know,
they took him down. He's already been down.
Nah, they
ain't been back.
She tried. Hey, shout out to TR, man. You got me on my toes. I'm focused, and yeah, man.
Hell yeah. So I'm glad you said that though. I'm glad, because for sure, like, and you know, I went back, of course, did my, you know, necessary studying, and I was just listening to, like, I saw a video of you performing at 7th Street. I forget what show. I think it was the HP show. And it hit me. I'm like, okay, I see what Broski is doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
I don't know if you noticed, we let up. After that conversation, we let up. Because it's like, okay, no, bro is a performer. He's got his live.
Yeah, I think that live shit, you love it.
Yeah, I love
that performance.
Yeah. So that story you just said with Jay-Z, after seeing him in 2013,
all that.
that's when the switch was, you know? And that's cool, because like I was saying off air, you know, I worked at First Avenue for the last year, and there is...
I've done like 10 shows there, so now for me to have my own, it's like, whoops.
Yeah, for real. For real.
To show that growth again.
Yeah, to show that growth, because everybody started at 7th Street. Even who made the Ocean Eyes? Billie Eilish, Justin Bieber, all them big names. Tyler the Creator.
Yep.
All of them
I remember
I
opened up for Saba at first F7.
There you go.
Damn.
And I actually worked the Saba show
2016,
last
yeah.
year, man. He did the main
Yeah.
stage. You feel me? So, you know,
Yeah.
it's all there. It's all positive.
Do you feel the growth?
Yeah.
Like, do you feel the love like growing?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, you know, it's always been there. It's just, I would say, this month and a half too is grown even more. You know what I mean? I feel like last year, I feel like it's grown even more in many different facets. You know?
Okay.
So it's, you know, I know a lot of people are genuinely happy for me, but also what I realized is everybody ain't happy for you. Everybody, if it ain't them, they ain't happy, or
they ain't
you know,
involved.
or it's like if they ain't involved, you know, they don't, you know, they don't.
You left me, cuz.
You know, so like,
Man.
you know what I'm saying, and you know, all my life, you know, a lot of my life, I've prided myself on like wanting to be, you know, liked by everybody, or not make people mad or make people uncomfortable. Because,
I used to be the same way, bro.
you know, or not step on people's toes, or not, you know, necessarily always be myself at all points, because I don't want this person to be mad or not like me. But the reason why was because, bro, I know if I really act or who I wanted to be as a kid, which was in these streets and all of that, which I was around it and which I was, you know, if I really wanted to channel that kid, I could in a heartbeat if I'm mad enough. But it's I done became so zen. It's hard to me. So me, I always choose pieces because it don't all it take is a damn, these niggas just try to get down on me. And you gonna see niggas from every direction, like, oh, you playing with, but I don't project that, and you know, and what I'm realizing as far as that goes is like, everybody ain't gonna like me, everybody ain't gonna rock with me and respect what I do, or you know, or just be cool with me. Everybody ain't gonna be cool in general, and I gotta realize that and understand that, and just keep moving. And so if they don't put your
Fuck with
hands
the
on
people
you,
that do.
that's, you know, and that's you know, that's, you know, where I'm at with it too, as far as, you know, the love and the whatever.
Learning how to navigate through this
success.
shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be like that, cause, you know, it's if you look at my tweets somewhere down the line, it's probably something I said about an artist, and then I see him, I'll be like, hey, what's up? Then forgot all about what I done never said.
It be like that, man.
But yeah, man.
We grow. It's just growth,
Yeah,
man.
growth,
You just becoming a man, bro.
Yeah, that was my first growth. Was my first music video that put some of the music to face. They like, oh, Lil Malik rapping now. And
I remember that video.
And from there, you know, I got, you know, that's my highest views on video too.
Yeah, growth.
I don't know what it is. Probably MK organically though. I mean, a lot of people pay. The thing about it too, a lot of people pay for their views, but it's not about people.
Views, followers,
all that,
subscribers,
verified checks.
I pay for a verified check, but I have a business though.
Good.
You
That's
know,
good, though.
program.
Yeah,
that's good though. But I'm saying before that became a thing.
Right.
You know, like people was actually
Already, yeah.
You know, and with me, what I realized is like that's why I never get into the views race and all of that. I'm not in that race. I lack that. You got it. Whoever you are, you got it. But
a lot of people watch too and don't say nothing, or won't
nothing.
like it, or won't share
it or nothing.
But they say they fuck with you. That's confused.
And
I'll just be so
again,
confused at that.
to any artist, you know, ain't about how many people see it. I mean, it can be, but it's about who sees it.
The right person seeing it.
Yep.
That's all that matters.
That's
The
with
right
anything.
people seeing it, and that's what you got to understand in this game.
How does it make them feel? You know?
You know what I'm saying? So it's, man. So yeah, the eighth inning, man, is accumulation of a lot. That's why I was saying on Facebook, like, I don't consider it like a mag. You don't know what your magnum opus. You don't know what your biggest moment may be, but man, it definitely.
It's the start.
It's the start.
Like you said, it's the start.
So.
Like so,
because you know we still got a whole nother campaign we ain't brought up yet, and that's your Heal Love campaign. You know what I'm saying? It's like that is damn near like you got people waiting for that album, and then you just, you know what I'm saying? The hype is real.
And Heal Love, that's not gonna be an album at all. Because for one, to me, what considered Mick Jenkins has an album called The Healing Component. That's not where I got that from, but the Heal Love shit I got it from, but that kind of he said everything. If I did want to make a deep project like Call Heal Love, he said everything. Like,
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
So realistically, no, and
that's just your clothing brand.
And mine was Spread Love.
Okay,
that was mine. You know, that was my accumulation of. I'm still healing from 2020, really, and reflecting. So a lot of that reflection is still from 2020. And
from a relationship,
from
just trauma and shit.
Like okay, we talking Heal Love, right? Even with the Facebook status and everything, that's the fly shit player talking shit, the fake way toxic. Statuses and
Kevin Samuels
and all that shit is rest in peace though. Is the top layer, like is the top layer, you know what I'm saying? But the bottom layer is like, yo, I've suffered from a lot of loss. I've been to a lot of funerals since I was probably like, a kid with my grandma. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of caskets closed. I've seen. What messed me up is when I stayed, you stayed to the end. That's when they lowered. I stayed to the very end, and my family, we literally watched cuz go into the ground. I've never
crazy,
stayed
right?
that long because you usually leave and go to the repast. But nigga, I saw my cousin get
crazy.
lowered. That's different. And it's that's what niggas healing from.
Okay, I was gonna say. So is that what the
that's the
message.
A lot of us,
Yeah.
And healing from relationship, healing from situationships, healing from, just I don't know, people, your friends that you was cool with that you not cool with over this and over that, or you haven't seen them in a minute, and why haven't you seen them? Maybe they feel away, maybe you feel away, maybe that closure didn't happen, and so make sure you heal up. That's why it started out. You sound like I'm saying that to a girl, heal love. Nah, but heal, king. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
we all, man, therapy, all that.
It's a method,
it
and
seems like a comedic relief on Facebook.
It's a comedic relief, bro, and and sometimes I be serious.
Right.
Sometimes
I love the brand, man. I love the Heal Love shit.
It's entertainment, and people also used to always think I was so serious because I was always rapping on. So, but the people that know me know I've always said some wild ass shit, funny ass shit. I've always that's how I've always been. Oh, that was crazy. I don't know why I said that was wild, but I was so serious. I was on some nut shit, man. I was like, yo, they nasty.
Too slow.
Because
not even
all
just
comedians come
everywhere.
from a place of pain. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't went through some shit, so it's a way to help them.
I mean, shit. Girls have made my chest hurt too. Overplaying my part. That happens.
That happens to the best of us, brother.
So it's like. You
got a girlfriend right now? Do you got you in a relationship?
You cool, kid?
I'm just,
I'm just a poet.
I'm just a poet.
I'm just a poet, man.
That nigga you on your hit shit, man. You just giving advice out.
I'm just a poet, kid.
Yeah, man.
That's like my plea the fifth. I'm just a poet. You know what I'm saying? But
Heal Love is really
shout out to you, baby. I appreciate you.
We see you.
Yeah. But
So Heal Love is, on the surface, I design clothes, graphic artists, That shit is fire on the surface level. You feel me? It does.
And it's fly clothes.
It is. Look, like what you got
that this shit hard,
man.
bro.
You are one of the main artists, like one of the only artists killing it with the merch game.
And the only thing is now, gotta save my money.
Yeah.
So that's the flip side of it.
I already know how that goes.
That's the flip side of it. That's the flip side of it. But other than that,
it's there.
Yeah.
It's there. You putting it all together, bro. We seeing it. We seeing the whole movie.
And I just started
together.
reading this book called I looked up Nipsey's book list.
Which one?
Supreme Being?
Nope.
That's our favorite one.
22 immutable 22 immutable something. Let me see. Let me look. Hold on, I gotta look this up real quick. It's called I sent it to somebody recently. It's called the 22 Immutable Laws of Branding.
Okay.
And I do all this without this book, so I'm excited to see what I could do with this book.
That's always a good
I
feeling,
got
right?
that,
When you're
yeah.
doing something and you just read something that
Organically,
reaffirms
you know?
what you got going
You're
on.
already going in the right
So
direction.
I got that on Audible. I got a few different books on Audible right now.
Me too. I like listening
He
to
be on
books
that audio book.
because I'm always in the car.
But I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of hard to do because I really used to just sit down and actually read. So this Audible, some of their voices I just can't do.
Some voices be annoying as
Yeah,
hell, be
bro.
monotone.
It be monotone, bro. Like
Clear
let
eyes.
me read y'all my book collection real quick while we.
Yeah, read
talking
us your
about-
book collection, man.
No, I mean I got a lot of books physical books at home, but just on this, I
Juice
just
book
got.
collection.
I just got 48. I mean, I've been avoiding reading it for so long.
48?
the 48 Laws of Power. I read
Yeah.
the 50th law from 52. That's dope. The 22 immutable laws of branding. Never split the difference. Barracoon by Zora Neale Hurston. You know, it's about like like a story on a slave that was on like, you know, literally on, I think, on a boat and stuff like that. The Alchemist.
That's a good book.
I haven't really, man, the audio is just so hard for me, bro. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try. The Perfect Data Boss of Rick Ross. I just got this support.
Yeah.
Always Running. I got that at St. Paul College. I got the Will book, but I haven't touched it. The Souls of Black Folk by W.E.B. Du Bois.
Good one. Another one.
2 Weeks Notice by Amy Potterfield. Promise That You Will Sing About Me. It's somebody wrote a book about Kendrick, probably his art. I haven't tapped in.
It's one
By
of the best
Miles
songs
Marshall
ever from-
Lewis.
That's my favorite song.
Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, the 50 joint, and then that's all I got on Audible.
Damn, okay.
I got like The Fire Next Time by James Baldwin, Between the World and Me by Ta-Nehisi Coates that I've read.
That's dope.
I got a book that Tyrese did that I read that was super dope. And that was a real good
It was
book.
good. What was he talking about?
He was talking about what's that book called, bro? Super dope book though, man. Super dope book. It's about really self-reflection and how to move. But you know, enough with the books.
He had it. He dropped that book after he had
And
the
then
episode on Instagram.
Nah. This was like years before that. And then I got the Tupac poetry book that I love. And yeah, I got some.
You consider yourself a lyricist
Yeah, I would consider myself a lyricist, story
or a drill rapper?
Fuck, I might as well. My first song was
You drilling shit?
on the gas.
Hey, we was bumping the joint you did with Kush.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
saying? That's hard.
In
and
LA.
even I was thinking about putting them. I'm like, nah, I ain't even gonna do that.
It wouldn't hurt.
I would
can't
drop it.
provide
I would
that
drop.
sucker shit.
I would drop it. I want to drop it, but I actually want to tighten it up, man.
Yep,
and
yep.
You want
really
to tighten it up
make
word
sound-
wise? Because I'll mix it, bro.
Word
What's up?
like I would say just really remember it and really just give it I think I performed well as far as my vocals and projection.
You did
and everything,
well,
but
yeah.
but I still think I don't know. It's just maybe
We
the
can
tighten
talk,
it
we can
up.
Talk about it later.
maybe the hook.
'Cause
I don't know. I gotta listen to it. Well, and then also my bad.
No, you good.
It's I would say, as far as that record goes, maybe just hearing the rough mix, because usually when I hear rough mixes, right, like a lot of my rough mixes actually, you know, to me sound like when you're rough
Like it's mixed.
like like it's
Yeah,
mixed.
yeah, yeah.
So when sometimes when songs, you know, aren't mixed like that, I kind of be like, you know,
No,
kind of be.
bro. I told a couple people that like
Yeah.
when you sometimes because with the digital age, everything is so accessible. You hearing finished
I was about to
mixes,
say some nut shit.
man.
It's like
Hold on, man.
it's like seeing the baddie and you're just not getting up.
yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, man, you don't know your full potential.
Yeah.
don't
There you
know
go,
full
yeah.
potential.
Yeah.
I told Kush, I was like,
It's
when
fire
you rap,
though.
it's
I
like
can't wait to
Nas.
drop. Yeah, I can't wait to drop that though.
Yeah, we got
That's-
that. We got
I mean,
that. We gonna
or
work
even
on
not even. I mean, we'll drop it whenever he feels like dropping it. But I mean, like even once we get a final, just solid mix, dropping it in the club, seeing what it
Yeah.
sound like. It's definitely.
love
It's
that
definitely.
shit.
Gonna do what it do.
It's definitely
that
like
shit.
no. I want to tighten up the hook.
that. Got you.
That's
Okay.
that's the main
Okay.
thing. The
Yeah,
hook,
okay.
and then we'll see who.
Because you
we-
came in strong
See
on that
see who we put on it. Other than that, yeah. You know.
Okay. So we see that you going on tour with Prof
Yes,
soon
sir.
here.
Yes, sir.
When does that start?
Man, it starts April 12th.
Where's the first city?
Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids, April 12th. He's going on tour with Prof.
Yep, a lot of these places are sold out.
The Workhouse tour.
So a lot of them are sold out, bro. Profits out here, my boy.
Yeah. Shout out to Prof, man. I love what he's doing. I love what Prof doing with the city, man. He definitely putting on for the city the right way as we supposed to been doing.
Bringing in artists with him.
25 years ago, what we supposed to been doing. But shout out to Stop House and them guys over there. How did you even get up with Prof? How does this even happen?
Mike is
shout out to Mike.
You know, he's been rocking with me for years. You know, I started recording.
Mike is Prof manager, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I started recording off 280 with the OG Buddha Tai, shout out Buddha Tai. Being at the studio with him and Greg Grease and I'm trying to think. Everybody was in there. Mike would be in there. You know, from whenever Zulu.
Greg Grease still around?
Man, I haven't talked to him in a while, but yeah, he's still
Shout out to Greg Grease.
He's still around, man. I hear he's a firefighter too, man.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
so he's
Shout
doing
out Greg Grease.
You know, but I heard he's doing some music here and there, but like he's just taking care of priorities and all that. But that's one of my favorite rappers.
He's dope.
Greg Grease, Minnesota, Muja Messiah. To name a few.
But all of them.
That's what I saw, and that's when I was.
So y'all was recording at the
off 280
at his studio at Prof.
No, not Prof studio, but Prof and them also recorded there, but in a different. At that building, but in that bar station 280, so right next to it.
Okay.
They had upstairs and like there was like a few different studios and
okay. I thought
it was just a little collective, and I was like the young dude coming up in there and soaking up game and just being locked in with Buddha and all of that, man. And
Mike would be in there.
Mike would. I see him here and there, and he just heard the music, and when I was like around 2017, 16, and he just always rocked with me whenever he seen me and all that, and so now it was just like,
just reached out one day.
Yeah,
like that's dope to even.
I ain't turn it down,
right? Like that's dope to even just wake up and see somebody hit you.
Over the years,
why? Like he just chose you out of all the rappers here. Like so, you working.
Yeah.
So that stuff
and
like that.
And Prof, told me been watching for years. I mean, there was one time I met Prof. I met him at Soundset, and he was just like, "What up?" And I don't know if he knew me or not or anything. It wasn't like, "Hey," but it was like, introduce myself. He says a few words, and I mean that was really that, I think. But he
watching though.
He's watching, and he rocks with me, and I always salute his most about him his performance. I don't know his catalog heavy and all of that, but I've heard enough music to know that he loves this shit.
He's the shit. Yeah.
And it's a dope opportunity, and my boy Bio is on with me, and he's an amazing dope artist that some people may not know, but he's fire.
Bio music.
Bio, yep.
Dude got this smile of an angel, so he gonna get all the joints,
all the little
just
joints,
off the smile, but his music is dope too, you know what I mean? So
his crowd,
good dude.
Prof's crowd is crazy.
Yeah, and I'm excited, man.
Prof crowd is crazy. You gonna do the jump? You gonna do the crowd surfing? I'll try that shit.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Red carpet out on top.
Yeah.
When he in like a rubber ducky or some shit on top?
I might try to do that if he do it and I come out there, so I might try it. Shoot, I fall this up.
That's how I'm opening up. I'm jumping.
But we just gonna try to I'm trying to do the thing. So I mean that's why I'm glad I got this project too, because I got some a few high energy dope.
Some shit you could
there.
perform.
Yeah, but then again, to our conversation, I'm coming to bring me and have them walk away like
we fuck with him. We fuck with him.
The rap, regardless of, and that's what it's about in this thing,
Authentic, man. Authentic vibes, relationships, man. That's what we pushing in Minnesota. Relationships, authentic, man. We just want
pushing,
real.
And you be a good contrast to Prof. Like,
facts.
I don't know what your plans are for the stage or whatever, but you gonna get them feeling good, get them feeling right, and then Prof gonna come with you right after with the party and stuff. So
Bio, you know, let's go get them vibes, dope vibes, and
It's just you and Bio going on tour with
yeah,
him?
and Willie Wonka,
Willy Wonka,
you know,
yeah,
DJ, and you know, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
well, no, I mean, I think he has a set DJ set
he gonna
as
do a
well
DJ
before.
set?
I think I don't know.
Oh, that's dope.
But
That's
we
what's
gonna
up.
see.
Shout out
We
Willy
gonna see.
Wonka.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
We'll see. You know, but yeah, man. So
Hey, man, that's
Yeah.
dope. How many cities is it? You know,
is it
have you counted?
30? Is it 30 and
You ready for 30 cities, bro?
30? Shoot.
30 cities every night.
If I say yeah, am I being real?
Hey.
I'm looking forward to it. Let's say that.
It's a first, so I
It's a first,
understand
so, yeah.
why
I mean,
you would be, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely excited. I'm definitely nervous. I'm definitely appreciative, and yeah,
You gonna come back, you gonna be slimmed in a motherfucker. You gonna be
Hey, that's the one of the biggest
Slim
things
or
I'm
fucked
worrying
up with
about
fast
is either come back slimmer or bigger.
No middle.
You better
No
use
middle.
that stage as a
Nah,
workout.
I'm gonna use that stage.
skipping
as a
around that
workout for
motherfucker.
sure. This month I'm definitely getting on my workout stuff, shit, my CMOS and. You know, and you know, can't really bring CMOS on the road because it got to be refrigerated. But you know,
Oh yeah, Prof. They I don't know if you touring with them, but they just stepped they bus up.
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I'm
so
saying?
I
They
mean,
got-
maybe I'll put the CMOS
Yeah,
in there.
on that fridge.
Yeah, they got some shit. You know
But
what
that's
I'm saying?
if we follow them. So I don't know.
Right,
I
right.
don't know. We gonna see.
Right.
But yeah, man, it's lit.
So man, how you feeling about the St. Paul? I mean the Twin Cities scene, Minneapolis and St. Paul. Like
Man,
far
it's-
as like the culture.
To
the
me, man, my
artists.
perspective is wide. Like I said, you know, I'm able to be on all these different spectrums. So everybody doesn't have that same view, and that's what I gotta realize too. Everybody isn't able to be with this artist and that artist because
Exactly.
they may not be cool, or they may not be comfortable meeting new people, or they might think that person feel a way about them, but there's nothing
There's
even
nothing
there.
Yeah.
And so mine is kind of biased, but it's also, man, I feel like we support each other more than we give credit for.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we support each other too much.
You think so?
If that makes sense.
No,
like,
that makes
because
shit
it's
ton of
like
sense.
when we get to these certain shows, that's why a lot of times we have all these shows where it's like 1 million people on the lineup, and or it's all artists at the show.
Right.
Where are the people?
Where are the people?
And then
at,
when it
man?
comes to complaining about Minnesota don't support, no. You just on Facebook watching the video I had to put on live because you didn't want to show up.
Exactly.
No. If the people show up that aren't artists, like that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen several artists do that where they actually had people, but they may have had artists, but then there's been a lot of shows where it's more artists than actual
Than people there.
fans.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about.
I feel like we should do better at picking like artists to perform because I feel like everybody.
That's why my lineups, the shows and things that I try to curate is the way it is because it's like you're creating an experience and not just
There we
throwing
go.
everybody on a show. Because when you do that, it could be dope, it could be big. Because I mean, we had a show where we performed at the main room. It was a lot of artists that performed, but we didn't bring out. I mean, I don't remember what it was like. I think it was more people towards the end, but
It wasn't even balanced.
it wasn't how I think it should have been.
Right.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
I'm gonna spit my real life opinion on that subject. A lot
What
of
you think? I appreciated it, man. That was my first time touching that stage. I went first, literally.
No, that's facts, and that's hard. That nothing takes.
I went
away
first,
from
didn't
that.
complain about it, bro. It was
Right.
dead. But I touched that stage and did my thing, you know?
Think about this: are artists treating their fans right, or are they just expecting shit from their fans?
Possible.
Are they even
Because
treating
on
them
that
like
subject-
fans?
On that subject, when they have artist showcase, that's literally all it is. The artist showcasing their skills to other artists. That's not how you build fans.
That's not it. And that's what me and him talk about all the time. Like far as like even with just like the podcasting and stuff, like people expect you to like we watched people interview the whole city and nothing comes from it. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing
They
that's
just do it to do it.
just nothing that's it's just a lot of shit that just get talked about that don't mean nothing. Like so that's why we kind of like had this thing where we like carefully choose who we have on the show.
I've been wanting to be on here. Y'all telling me, I'm like, bruh, I'm doing everything. Why ain't I up there?
But now it makes
It
sense.
makes sense.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
that's
what
why I
I'm
ain't
saying.
tripping, you know?
It makes
And
sense.
so like how y'all was on me about that, I was on that about like, bro, I just dropped spread
He
love
telling
and
this,
don't be
yep.
stupid.
Yeah.
And I just
He
you
was
know,
coming out. We
Yeah.
like,
Like,
man, we know you
nah.
did, bro. It's gonna
But
make
yeah,
sense.
I'm
now
like,
it all means more now.
It means a
now
lot
we
more.
can talk about Valerian Steel and
Yeah,
All Me
and
the
Ace P.
Distance
Shout out my
and
brother.
Forever
Shout out my
Rain.
plug for my brother Ace P. Man, I definitely want y'all to tap in with him soon.
Ace P got some hits.
Yeah,
As a producer,
man,
that
yeah,
man got some hits.
Got
I've
some
been
fire,
going back and
especially for the
listening.
heads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, he dropped things I can't speak about, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I wish y'all were there, bro. That's one of the best shows. That's one of my
You
best
said that, too.
That's one of my best perform, bro. When I say, you know, my brother Brian was in there, brother Tezzy was manager. Tezzy was in there, bro. That was like, it was like some real life, like Wu-Tang, like just like electric. And he brought it. This is his first show. His first show is at First Ave, bro. My first show. Well, I can't stun. My first show was in New York, but look, no, his first show, like, mind you, I never had got a show at First Ave before we actually pursued it, and we had something to present to, like, the eighth inning to say we can do a show now. But he had his first show on his birthday. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't a Monday. Mine is on a Monday. I was mad mine on a Monday, but it is what it is. We gonna test it and we gonna see. But he had his on a Thursday, and bro, the show was phenomenal through and through, and everybody had a great time. Genuinely had a great time. Everybody was fire. I performed a 30-minute set, and I performed all the songs I'm on the project, and that's like 6 songs. So I did like 40-something minutes that night, you know. So
that was a good night.
I don't know, probably like probably about 45, 50, close to 50 minutes on stage. Then we did a encore like cypher at the end. So it's like, you know, that show was so electric. But yeah, shout out my brother Ace P. Go stream things I can't speak about. You know what I'm saying? So
it's all good, man. You got what, 20 more, 30 more opportunities to have the same kind of nights. You know?
Facts. You just getting started, bro.
Yeah, like you said, you just getting started. It's more, cause really too, man. There was on the road of an artist, bro. Like you're breaking out of the bucket right now.
There you go.
Why when I hear the 8th inning, I'm thinking you close. You about to move up a higher.
And you finna taste that next level.
That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. And I mean, that's how, you know, we approaching it. And the loaded bases thing is symbolizing like, yo, for one, we have the one of the #1 records in the freaking world, Libyanka.
With people.
She's on the bass. She's swinging. Got KC. We got, we got Skeet doing this thing right now. We got me. We got people in Minneapolis. We got the hook choir. We got,
starting to break into that mainstream.
It's so many different people doing their thing. I'm not finna get into the name thing. Don't say nothing. You got my brother Louis. We got so many people that's doing their thing that, it don't matter who. But the bases are loaded, and if everybody does what they supposed to do in their way, they shape or form, everybody not gonna be cool. Everybody not gonna always be the highest. I've said this before on hosting podcasts. Everybody not gonna always be the highest. Everybody not gonna always be the lowest. I done been, as far as Minnesota hip, I done been at every stage. I done went to shows and cats didn't know who I am, but eventually they end up knowing who I was.
The kid taking them stairs.
I done had a sold out show. I done had. Now I'm doing the First Ave. Now I'm getting a chance to go on tour, but I've been through that ringer of really 2017 doing like 40, close to 50 shows, not getting paid. Probably only got paid a couple times because they feel like they want to pay.
You put that 10,000 hours in.
You know what I'm saying? And open mics, and so I've been through the ringer. So can't nobody say like And it wasn't given. I worked for the opportunity.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm still working for the opportunities because that's all it's about is opportunity and praying that's right, creating more. And that so the bases are loaded with a lot of us right now. And
that one handshake,
every lane, and all we gotta do is everybody.
It's just that one handshake we missing, man. That's it. We gotta just keep working hard and keep expanding. In these relationships. Stop singing the same old. I'm just tired of singing the same old song. Facts.
That's why when we talk about who's the best and who's the face or whatever, nobody.
Ain't no face. Nobody in this room entered that conversation.
It's just like just
we won't call ourselves gatekeeper until we get an artist rich. That's just my facts. I'm not gonna call myself a gatekeeper until I get artist in that position.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing to keep. We
It's
we gotta get the gate first.
Yeah, so
Right?
just shout out to everybody, man, and it's
Yeah.
you just everybody gotta hone in on what they do and how they do it, and
Keep elevating that, man. Everybody do their job to elevate what they got going on.
there's a lot of good things happening, and what we gotta do is start acknowledging that,
There you
instead
go.
of acknowledging what you want to
I wasn't included, so I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
pay attention.
And
or
then
fuck
again,
with
like Nas said, inclusion is one hell of a drug too. So
Yeah.
Whew.
it's and it's it's just appreciate the people that support you, man, and don't be afraid. And know that it ain't about getting support back. For me, it ain't about getting support back because I know I get support.
I was gonna say you'll
And
get
you
it.
know what?
You know?
You are about to go do something
Yeah.
that a lot of artists don't do, which is go find new people to support
Yeah.
you.
And that's why
You
I go to all
can't
these
expect
different
the same
places.
circle of people in the city who are doing the same thing to support
thing.
you.
Yep.
Exactly.
You can't, like imagine like you can't go on Facebook and be like, "Hey, I just dropped this," and expect all 5,000 of your friends to go grab it or listen to
And
it
all
or
5,000,
download it.
I got 5,000. I can't even add new people. I ain't gonna lie, man. I seen.
People capping themselves.
It's
by
people. It's
being on
people that have
Facebook.
passed that on my Facebook. I scroll by, I'm like, damn, I can't delete that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
But you
But
gotta
yeah.
make room for the people that's gonna
Yeah.
support
Yeah,
though. We
you
need
know?
new people.
Yeah.
We gotta quit
You can
doing
always
this.
follow a
Yeah.
page.
We can't keep doing this back and forth thing where we just sharing the information with the people inside of the shit that's trying to get out.
Like,
Like
we
we
gotta
all trying to
expand.
get out.
Our marketing, we can't just have it. The target. I'm just learning that too. Like when they put when you doing the ads now, and you could do a target
Target
audience,
market,
target audience, and you could be like the tags could be like J. Cole, Kendrick.
Yeah.
Boom, because that's how these different artists. Even if I don't like their music, like I might like the beat that they rapping to, and then I might follow them at their heart. Like so, I've been learning. I learned that promoting some of this project. I put it like ad,
Putting
like,
it in their faces, man, every day. Like,
put the ad in, like Hopkins and
man, we just
Outside
came
the
back
city.
from LA, and I haven't been there for like a few years now. And over them years, I learned a lot about growing as a human being, an artist, everything in between. Going out to LA over this last weekend, it hit me. This is what the difference between LA and Minnesota is everything lives outside in California. You see posters everywhere. You see billboards. You see advertisements. You see
everywhere.
You see the art live, like everywhere. Like Kali Uchis just dropped an album. She took a picture of herself
she's
putting
so
up the
fire.
posters. But yeah, she's hard, man.
Man.
Took a picture of herself putting up posters on the wall. Them same posters that you gotta take the squeegee and roll up.
And these artists, I feel
gotta
like
make
artists
this
get
stuff come to
getting
light.
so lazy, man. Especially because of the internet, they feel like
Yeah.
they don't got to put that groundwork in.
And
man.
as much groundwork and stuff I feel like I do, I'm still lazy. In
Man.
certain
You
ways.
got a whole poetry night Wednesdays.
Yeah,
at
so you
9,
doing-
7, 9.
Yeah, I know, but
At least
I
you
just
taking
know
a
in
step.
certain ways
doing
I'm
a
lazy.
lot,
But
alright?
yeah, that's
Just keep
And
it
you
going.
finna go on tour. You finna go put yourself in front of all
Society.
these new faces, and a lot of them are gonna be white, and that's what you need to grow on a national and international level. And,
Yeah.
and Prof is
really
gonna
finna start putting my ads in the UK.
Bro.
Hey,
Hey, for real, man. They'll support your shit.
Nah,
for
they
real.
love that. They love that hip hop. They love
Bro,
hip hop.
they'll
They don't
support
always
you.
see it the way people do here. And with hip hop being 50, man, like this year,
For real.
we, that's
Minnesota finally making our mark, y'all. So we got to just keep.
It's a lot of us, man. So just
Everybody got to keep
mashing.
doing their job. Exactly, man. So what's one thing before we got here that you could say to an artist that's trying to come up in Minnesota? What's some things they can do to get their career started?
Say yeah. Say yeah until you feel like you don't need to. Try things out. Always try new things out. Music, music is only 10%.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is like merch. It's just everything. And I'm just now realizing that myself for real. After doing the relationships, I would say, man, don't be afraid to be everywhere. Be in people's face.
Let them get tired of you.
Not the word humble. The word humble isn't a great word in the root of it, because it's like, it's in a sense, it's like dimming your light. You know, that's the origin. You know, it's like dimming your light. It's kind of, it's really, it's in a sense, it's negative because you telling me to be humble because, you know, I'm saying who I am,
Expressing my art.
I'm expressing my art. Now, granted, I think there's a way, you know, to go about it, but some people don't care, and it's cool to be unapologetically yourself. I'm just always mindful about how I treat people. I try to be as much as I can, and that's probably my problem too. Everybody ain't gonna like me. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
But
that's a big theme in this.
You know,
Yeah.
and man, just you know, put your best foot forward. I'm not gonna hit you with the just keep working.
Just keep working.
I done talked to so many big like
Just keep working.
They be like, just keep working, man. Nah, but like. Keep working, but like, man,
do the
just
other stuff too, though.
do the other stuff. Do the other stuff, man, and study your favorite artists and try to do something that you think they lack at and perfect that. So you know, you just apply what you study into your everyday and other than that, just keep fine-tuning making good music. Trust me, man. My first songs are hideous, you know, to me now. But
Came a long way.
I'm at this point now, and it's dope, and it's still got a long way to go. And it's you know, it's like, do you want it? Do you want it or not? You know, it ain't always about instant gratification. Because there's a lot of people that pop and fall down. There's a lot of people, and ain't nothing wrong with taking the stairs, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with taking them stairs, y'all.
Shout my brother upstairs, man. He took the stairs for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And yeah, a lot of us took the stairs, man. I think a lot of us are starting to see some results, and you know,
I'm seeing them.
a lot of us in every facet, from podcasting, from
the culture,
the culture in general, and there is a culture in Minnesota.
There is.
Don't let people that are blind tell you. Don't let the blind lead you. You know, just figure it out for yourself, because there's people here that's been putting.
Stop listening to people that's never been where you're trying to go.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know. They never been there. So keep working, man. Keep putting your best foot forward, man. Like Juice said.
Yep, and
real.
you know, don't be afraid to spread love, man. Don't let that pride go. And if you genuinely rock with somebody, rock with them, even if you don't always see the same thing back, man. It might come back when you need it.
Exactly. You don't
know. You know. Other than that, you know.
So your vision is clear now. You feel like
my vision is clearer than it's kind of ever been. But I think I've always had ideals of how.
Where you going?
You know, in a sense, yeah. I feel like I've always.
Sometimes it takes a minute for real life to catch up.
Yeah.
Sometimes, because I ain't gonna lie, you seen me working at First Avenue downtown. That was me resetting.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, man. And man, take time for yourself to, you know, process things that you go through and learn from them and heal from them. And you know, I'm still struggling with that, but like. It's just so much to this music thing, and it's a lot of different new blueprints that to be studied. And it's not the same old motto. It's no right or wrong way, but do it in a way you think is pleasant, and know that what you do can come back around in whatever way you did it.
Facts.
You know, that's good or bad.
Karma is real.
Karma is real.
So put some thought into your music. Put some thought into your marketing. Put some thought into your project. Don't just make the shit and drop it on Facebook and think 1,000 people finna go download it and listen to it and start saying you the hottest shit around. That's not gonna happen.
And then get mad at everybody because
they don't download it.
Nobody didn't support you.
You didn't drop one video from it, and you mad people ain't supporting you.
And get y'all rollouts right. Like
rollouts are important. Yep, that's another thing. Rollouts are important, but don't go down a rabbit hole with a rollout, because it'll lead you to not putting none out for a long time. Just be effective, man.
What did you say? Don't get lost in the sauce, because if you get lost with too much sauce, and you're lost.
And don't check me, check your.
Yeah, that.
I'm saying, I'm playing.
But yeah, man, this the new Twin Cities podcast. I'm Fresh.
Man, I'm Tony, man. It's all.
And I'm Juice, Lord Malik,
aka Hill Love,
poet, aka Hill Love. It's Lord season. We going on tour, man. Again, you can find me on Instagram, Hammer Time Juice.
When's the show?
The show is March 13th.
Monday,
March 13th. Listening session is Friday at Jug House. We working. Shout out to all my brothers, man. Let's lock in. Let's make it happen. Shout out to all the artists out here that's doing their thing in the city, whether I mention you or not. Love, it's no little eyes. I'm big eyes, little U's, any of that, man. I am who I am, and that's what it is, man.
We all chasing
lit,
goals.
man. We lit,
shit.
and don't get mad at me. I don't know who y'all BMs is and all that. Just a poet.
Yeah, love. We out.
All right, New Twin Cities, newtwincities.com, man. See y'all next time.
It's the New Twin Cities. It's the New Twin
Breath
Cities.
hot. Y'all breath hot as hell too. I'm playing. I'm just a poet.